Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you? I hope you will be enjoying the best of your health. I welcome you in my class that is an English for grade 5. We are learning unit number 7 over the counter medicines. Yes, my dear teachers, this is lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet. Links are given below into the description box. You may click it, download it, or you can modify it for your convenience. I am going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Lecture 1 under the grammar title Definite and Indefinite Articles. Before in English for grade 4, we have already learnt about articles. So today we are going to enhance our knowledge more about it. Our today's learning expected outcomes are recall and apply the rules for the use of a and an. Differentiate between the use of definite and indefinite article. Write sentences of their own using correct capitalization, punctuation and spelling. Yes, my dear students, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse number 155, we will test you in fear, hunger, loss of wealth, life, and fruit, but give glad tidings to the patient. This beautiful verse is telling about the importance of patience. If we will bear all hardships in our life happily, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala testify us in the loss of fear, wealth, health. Then if we will keep patience, so He will grant us more blessings. Pre-reading questions. What are articles? What are definite and indefinite articles? Yes, my dear students, pause the video and answer these questions to your teacher and then come back. Yes, I hope you have done it. Articles. Articles are the words that are used to identify the nouns as specific or general. Here the word specific means that we can get that specific as a proper noun, like when we give names to places, peoples, then these nouns are called proper nouns. And general we can get at it as common noun. It can be called adjectives of the noun because articles modify the nature of nouns. Yes, my dear students, as we know that articles are also can be adjectives. Adjectivies qualifies noun, and when same like that, articles also modify and tells us about the which type of noun that is. It is a specific noun or a general noun. Let's know more about it. A, an, and the are called articles. These three words are called articles. There are two types of articles: indefinite article and definite article. A and an. A and an are indefinite articles. We use indefinite articles to talk about singular person or thing. Already I discussed that there are two types of articles, definite and indefinite. So what are indefinite articles? A and an are called indefinite articles, and both are used for singular persons, singular things. But their sense is also changed. Let's see where we have to use a and where we have to use an. The article an is used before words beginning with vowel sounds. The article a is used before words begin with consonant sounds. There are two ways to use these indefinite articles a and am. We use a when the word is beginning with a consonant sound, then we used a, and when the word is begin with the vowel sounds, then we use an. Let's see, few examples are there. Can you hear a bird singing? There is a bird singing, and this is completely clarifying us that B is giving us a consonant sound. That's why there we use a. This is a picture of an elephant. You can also judge there also in this example that the first letter of this word is P and this is a consonant. That's why we used a, and an is being used with e. E is a vowel sound. So next examples are there. Ruby is reading a book. B is the consonant sound. That's why we have used a. She eats an apple a day. She eats an apple a day. So apple a is a vowel sound. That's why we used an, and day. Day is being started from a consonant sound, and that's why we used a. Let's see what are definite articles. The is called a definite article. It is used before a noun that refers to a specific person or thing. Yes, my dear students, let's know what is the use of definite article the. The is used when we want to specify a thing or a person. Means when we want to get it in a specification, then we use the article the. It also indicates that the identity of the noun is known to the reader. It means that when a noun is also, before we have discussed about that noun, we use a, and when we discuss again, and then we use the definite article the. It means that when we are discussing about a thing, already we have discussed about it, and then it specify that noun. Let's see, few examples are there. The telephone is ringing. So this the is specifying that telephone is ringing, and this is also a specific thing. And the next example is, where is the cat that you fear? There are many cats could be at home and anywhere, but here we are discussing that cat that you fear. Where is that cat? There is that cat. You can see that there is a feared cat, scared cat. The ice on the table is melting. That the ice on the table is melting. That is specifying this ice. The sky is getting dark. This is that the sky is getting dark, that clearing, that this is a specific noun. Yes, my dear students, it's time to work together. Let's do an activity and get more knowledge about articles. Divide the class into different groups. Write a few sentences on the board using articles. Students, find and correct mistakes in sentences that contains articles. First, students read sentences on the board, some of which having errors in the use of articles a and the. If students think a sentence is right, they put a tick. If they think a sentence is wrong, they correct the mistake and put a cross. When the students have finished, teacher will count the points of each group. The group with most points will win at the end. Yes, my dear teachers, I think you have got it, and that you will divide your class into different groups. It's up to you how many groups you can make for your class. Then you will write some sentences on the board, and few sentences will be wrong and few could be right. So then you will invite students one by one. They will tick the correct one, and if a sentence is wrong, they will cross it and they will also correct the mistake. And you will also point out there, give them number, marks, and at the end you can get that which student is winner. Stop the video and do this activity in your class. Yes, open your book, English book 5, page number 65, and do this on your book, question number 5 on your book. Yes, I hope you have done it. Good job. Capitalization. What is capitalization? We capitalize the first letter of the first word in a sentence. We already know that capitalization is that a process that we have to get capitalized the first word in a sentence. Even that is a common noun, and whatever that is, we have to capitalize the first letter of the first sentence. Here is example, we can judge it. My mother is a kind lady. So you can judge that the first letter of the sentence is capital. And in other, when we have to capitalize the word, we use the capital letter to begin the names of people and places. People and places means, yes, my dear students, we already discussed that noun can be proper and common. When we give name, then it is a proper noun, and all proper nouns have capital letters. Let's see a few examples like Pakistan, Minare Pakistan, Khyber Pass, Wasim Akram, etc. And it could be that your teacher, you are in class, and your name's first letter would be capital. What are commas? We use commas to separate words and word groups in a simple series of 3 or more items. Here is also the use of comma. We use comma when we have to separate the series of words and in a different way. So definitely we have to get a short pause, then we use comma. Here is an example, and let's see. I bought 2 apples, 3 oranges, and some grapes. You can just there we have used comma, and because there is 2 apples, 3, one item, and this is another, and before last item we have to use and. We cannot use a comma. Commas are used to show a brief pause. And when there is a long discussion, there is a long sentence, then also we have to use comma to get a short break. Let's see. She was in the activity room reading stories. This is a pause, and it is showing that we have to get a short break. Use of apostrophe. We use an apostrophe to show possession of someone or something. We use there are different types of and different ways of apostrophe we have to use in different ways, in contractions, in possessions, but here we will learn the use of apostrophe to show possession, ownership, that I can say that this pen is mine, this is my pen, and this is like teacher's pen. So this is also use of apostrophe. Let's see examples. Rabia's cat, Sudh's house, dog's tail, etc. So you can judge in these examples. Rabia's cat, this is apostrophe S, we have put it. It means this cat belongs to Rabia. And Sudh's house, this house belongs to Sudh's, and dog's tail, the tail of dog, we can say that. And here I want to give you also a simple another concept about apostrophe, that we have to use apostrophe when there is a singular noun So then we have to put apostrophe s, but those nouns end with s. Like that, in this example, you can get that Sudesh's house. This noun is being ended with s. So then we have to put just apostrophe and we can show ownership. Yes, open your book, page number 65, and do question number 6 on your book and rewrite these sentences in your notebook. Rewrite the following sentences using commas and apostrophes in your notebook. Pause the video and do this activity, individual activity in your class. Yes, my dear students, you have done it and you have enjoyed it. Good job. Homework. Write question number 7 mentioned in book on page number 65 in your notebooks. This is your homework and this is question number 7. You have to do it in your homework and in your notebook. Use capital letters as you rewrite these sentences in your notebook. You have to write these sentences and you have to capitalize the first letter of the sentence. Already I have given you concept. This is worksheet, my dear teachers. This is worksheet and available in the description box. You can click it, download it and provide it to students in printed form. So wrap up what we have covered today. We learned today what are articles. We got knowledge about the use of articles. We also learned about capitalization, commas and apostrophe. And in this way, we have covered up our SLOs, recall and apply the rules for the use of a and differentiate between the use of definite and indefinite article, write sentences of their own using correct capitalization, punctuation and spelling. Good job and thank you so much. See you in next lecture. Allah Hafiz.